You little bitch.
All right, so all right, nice topic, right? So I want to know what y'all think is going to be game of the year,
Oh,
and
this
Oh
is gonna
I'm
be
boy.
gonna
tough.
start this off.
Oh boy.
I'm
Oh
Hold on,
boy.
hold
starting
on.
We
Say
this
it
all
again.
off.
know. We all know what he
Game of
gonna
the year.
say. We all know what
Say it
he's
again.
gonna say.
Now,
God of
to
War.
be honest, no, it's not God of
Oh,
War.
that.
Oh, never
Okay.
mind.
To be honest,
No, no, it's not
I'm
God of
not gonna
War.
sugarcoat anything here. I'm gonna be real with everybody. I don't give a fuck about God of War. It's a good
Okay.
game and all. I got the platinum for it,
Tino,
but I have no
Tino, just
replay
say a
value for
game.
that.
Just say a game.
Don't interrupt me. I'm talking.
So you can
Oh,
put
Oh,
the
wow,
hell.
okay.
Don't interrupt me. I'm talking. I told you what the rules were. Don't interrupt anybody when they're talking. Now,
oh.
again, I would say Spider-Man, but I'm not gonna lie. The story
What?
was a little too short. The world is fun, very fun. It's fun to swing around, to be honest. But I wouldn't say that it's a game of the. It can be like voted game of the year, but winning game of the year, I don't think it would be winning game of the year.
No.
I'm playing it now, you
It
know,
has.
so like, it's a fun game, but I don't think it's gonna be game of the year.
No.
The
No.
game of the year for me, I would say, is between. It's going to be Red Dead Redemption 2, and I would say also Far Cry 5.
What?
Because Far Cry
What?
5
Far Cry
literally
5?
is one
I
of
know,
the
right?
most controversial games of all time that
What?
came out.
Controversial doesn't even come close.
I don't know if it was good enough.
Literally,
Are you serious?
like,
The story was good,
hold on. I'm talking.
Stop.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Right, right. Give him,
Like I
give him the
said,
podium.
Sorry.
The fact that Forbes magazine, New York Times magazine, IGN, GameSpot, GameStop legit said this is one of the most controversial games of all time. That's a big plus, and people love the fact that it was controversial. That's a big plus. People bought the game because it was controversial. With the whole, you know, KKK shit was going on with the world today, well, not world, well, America today. And the fact that this is the first Far Cry game where you can play as multiple people is great. Far Cry is a great damn series. From Far Cry 1 straight up, I've played all of them. So I would say Far Cry 5 can be Game of the Year. But my candidate for Game of the Year on a whole would be Red Dead 2. One, the game ain't out yet, but I know the game's going to be fantastic because it's Rockstar Games. Anything they make is fantastic. Look at GTA. GTA recently has just gone down in price. Not even by that much. The game costs $40. It costs $20 less.
Damn.
It's been out since 2013. It came out on the PS4. Still being sold full price.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
GTA
yeah.
5 did
GTA
sell
5
free,
is
set
literally-
free world records.
yeah,
He did.
the most profitable entertainment software ever sold.
Exactly. So the fact that anybody can say that, oh, God of War's gonna win over Red Dead 2, nah, I'm not sold on that. I played Red Dead 1. I played the shit out of that. I played the DLCs. I played the shit out of them. And the fact that Red Dead 2 is gonna be better than that, yeah, I'm sold on Red Dead 2. I think Red Dead 2 is gonna be Game of the Year. And me and Cleveland and my boy Shannon was having a discussion, right? They were saying that Cleveland was saying that since Red Dead is coming out in October, it's not going to be Game of the Year candidate. It will.
Exactly.
It's enough time. It's way
2
more
months,
than enough time.
nigga.
Yes, it is.
I can't even say 2 months, a month and a half.
It's way more than enough time.
A month and a half.
It's
Nah.
way more than enough time. But
Because the
me,
Game Awards are actually in December. A
it's
month and
more
a half
than
is not
it's
enough.
more than enough time.
Fuck.
Because the online beta for Red Dead 2 comes out in November, which is a next big factor. That can even win best multiplayer game if they execute it properly. Because GTA Online wasn't the best when it executed, but when it was fixed, it was fucking fantastic. I played that for hours on end. And I know I'm gonna play Red Dead for hours on end because me and Grim even plan to play the game when it comes out, you know, so it's
And
gonna
they have
be
2-player, right?
very fun
They have
experience.
2-player online multiplayer, right?
It's gonna be
No, it
a
has a
whole
lot.
server.
Alright.
That game, the game is set to be bigger than GTA 5.
He was
Jeez.
set. We gotta wait and see.
And GTA 5 is huge.
It
GTA
is.
5 is the size of all the GTA maps in one. Well, the previous games in
Damn.
one. So the
They
fact
just like
that
going above and beyond, huh?
Red Dead is going to be bigger than that is great. So yeah, that's me. So Cleveland, what you think going to be game of the year?
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Story-wise, I was thinking it's gonna be God of War, like real talk. Cause ain't really truly any really game that came out like that, and I had that much type of hype, and I think it actually lived up to the hype a little bit. Gameplay-wise, I was thinking possibly my Spider-Man, because then everyone was really fascinated about the gameplay and the moves and the creativity with it. I mean, that was like that's my two right there going with, and I banking on those two right now.
All right, but now
You know, we end up on talk with that.
come on, Starly, you here?
I am.
He is. We're just
Alright.
They so focused right now.
Okay, let's see. A bunch of games came out this year. Let's see. We had Monster Hunter, God of War, Spooderman, Tomb Raider and whatnot. But to be honest, my choice, we all know my choice. I don't even know if it'll be eligible because it's coming out literally at the end of the year. We all know what it is. Super Smash Bros. Oh man, I love the game so much. That's my choice. But the game coming out, that game literally coming out like December what 18th. So I don't know if it's
7.
eligible, but
December 7.
oh,
I,
damn,
uh,
that's even
that,
closer.
that may not come out. That may
Right.
not be eligible for best fighter. Because
Yeah.
right now, if that get nominated, that going on hype alone.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yeah.
ain't enough time to be nominated for Best Fighter.
That's what I'm saying. That literally
Right.
enough time.
That game isn't enough time, but Red Dead comes out October 26th, so that's enough time. That's why I
Right.
chose
So
Right.
I,
Yeah,
I couldn't say
understand.
Dynasty Warriors because boy, we
That
know
flopped
what
hard.
happened to
That
that.
flopped hard.
Oh,
I don't know. Was it really that bad? I heard about
Yes,
that.
it was.
It was bad. It was the worst in the series.
That's saying a lot.
This month is the #1 Dynasty Warriors fan that I know. And the fact that he says it's terrible, I can believe him.
Bruh, the 6th game in this franchise was the worst. This overtake that. That's just how bad it is. But, well, since I can't say Smash Brothers because I doubt it'll be eligible, I guess I'll have to leave it to saying you could fight me if you want. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Spyro.
All right. I understand
said
because
Spyro?
people
Yes.
have been wanting Spyro to come back. People have been wanting that remaster.
Nostalgia's a real bitch, boy.
Yeah, it is. All right, so Grim, they got 2 votes.
Um,
Damn, boy.
You know, I want to keep going with the best choices. But I also don't want to go with the worst choices either. Like, for me, I like Monster Hunter as a whole. That game sold. That's probably the best-selling Capcom game ever, but it's not going to be Game
It
of
is.
the Year in America. Just say
Yeah,
that
not
right
in
now.
America.
Probably Japan, but
Japan, yeah.
America?
Definitely.
Japan, yes, but not America. No way. No, sir. As much as I would love to say it, no. It is a good game. It's fun. It's very grindy game. It takes hours to get what you want in there. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you 200 hours, but it's gonna take you almost 120 to get what you want. So it does take time. It's not the level of like certain RPGs that I would like to name, but they're not gonna be Game of the Year. So, and God of War was good too, but
Hold on, I'll be
only
right
negative about the only negative with God of War, in my honest opinion, is that as much as people love the hype of the game, there wasn't a lot of variety in the game. I'm gonna say that right now. There's not a lot of variety. So,
boy.
and I can't even give it to Red Dead yet. As hype as it is, hype does not always mean good. So that's why I
It's
can't
true.
give it Game of the Year until you play it.
Right.
Exactly. We can see
Sure.
though.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of
You know.
westerns either, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna still give
I
it
wasn't
this.
until I actually wasn't until Red Dead, the first game. The
I
first
couldn't even
game
get
was
behind that.
so good.
Game was good.
All right,
So-
Dexter, what you think on
Okay,
the game of the year, dog?
Technically, I wasn't even done because I
mean,
didn't nominate yet. So,
Oh, right. Sorry. You got off track.
So,
Continue.
um, the funny thing is, I'm gonna have to give it to I will have to give it to something that I don't play a lot. It's a Japanese game. I think the best contender right now is actually Kirby, because everyone's still playing that shit. Believe it or not, because
I
of the
love Kirby.
multiplayer. Kirby's good. Kirby's really good. It's a fun
Yeah.
game. No one really talked about it, but it's a good game. I'm gonna just give it to Kirby because no one nominated it, and it's the only game I know that I played and I enjoyed. Even
Yeah,
more
I
than
respect
Monster
that.
Hunter. I'm saying a lot.
I can respect that decision. That does say a lot.
Fair.
All right.
Alright.
Anyone else wants to go next? Feel free.
I mean, my pick is still gonna be Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year. Let me tell you like 3 things about me. 1, I don't reread books. 2, I don't replay games. And 3, I don't platinum games. I am going to replay this game the moment Game Plus comes out. I finished this game in like 2 days because I did put it
Yeah,
down.
you did.
I platinumed this game in like 2 days because I didn't
Oh,
put
damn.
it down. And when New Game Plus comes out, I'm playing the game right now. I'm finished with it and I'm still playing it. And when New Game Plus comes out, I'm gonna start a new game and do the whole thing over again. I'm gonna get and play all of the DLC. This is the first game that has had me this invested in I don't know how long, maybe in ever. It's very possible in ever.
I understand.
At
boy,
first, I
it's-
thought
Sure.
God of War was gonna be Game of the Year, hands down. But this came along and gave me great story, albeit not the longest story, but a great story. An interesting world with missions that don't feel too repetitive, and side missions and little side quests and collectibles that had a purpose to me because they were all not just for some trophy I get, or I got to upgrade my gear. I got new suits out of cosmetics. So
I'm hella
everything in
curious
this
now.
game felt unique and it felt like it had a purpose, and I'm just here for it, here for all of it.
Alright. It's fair. To be honest, I'm not
Wait,
gonna lie. I
what-
got a
what was the
backup
game?
recess with Spider-Man. I had a backup
Okay.
because this game is fun. It's really, really fun. Like, honestly, people who haven't gotten this game should play this game. I mean, I can understand that people can buy the game when it's on sale, but at least they'll buy it. It's a fun game. It's a nice, relaxing game too. Because even if you don't want to like fight people, you can just swing around the city all day. Like legit, swinging around the city is satisfying. The gameplay is smooth. It's fluid. No frame rate drops. Like the city is
I
big.
really-
It's beautiful. You know,
I really
would say
think
that this
everybody
game
should
is
buy this
great.
game. If you've got a
Yes.
PS4, buy this game.
Honestly,
If
if
you've
you
got a
have a
PC, buy this
PS4,
game.
buy
If
it.
you've got an Xbox One, try.
Sell it.
And you know,
and
just
buy the
cry
game.
as you can.
Sell it and buy the game.
Yes, yeah, sell it and buy the game, dog. This game is a console seller, dog. It really was a huge console seller.
It was like
And this
how
game,
Breath of the Wild was.
this game is more of a console seller than God of War. Like literally,
Damn.
because it sold more
this
That's a
it
one.
sold more than God of War as well,
and faster too.
way faster.
I ain't gonna lie, hype
This
was
is a
behind this
huge
game
part.
hard. Just,
Yeah,
Hype
for
was
sure.
behind-
basically
but hype was
replaced
behind
God of War.
God of
Like
War.
I remember at E3.
Hype was
I remember at
what-
E3 with the right before God of War came out. That was like the game of the show.
hype was
this
more
year,
behind God of War
It
than
was
Spider-Man.
all
though.
Spider-Man.
Don't forget, they picked a really good time to put out a Spider-Man game because you've got the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
That's true.
Right.
they banked
And
off
what's
that hard.
really great about this is that they've chosen to go with an older Peter Parker who's got being Spider-Man figured out, and that's not a side that you get to see in media a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the man is only 23. You know, like they did a good job in doing his age.
Most of the time you see.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing Peter as a teenager, dog. I want to see him
Yeah,
as an
I really
adult,
am.
you know. Because how old was Peter inside like Spider-Man 1, like the first one with Tobey Maguire?
17.
18,
Sounds about right.
because he was in college. No, I lied.
No,
No,
He
he
was
was in high school the
Was he?
first one.
Yeah, he's a nice little.
Yeah.
Remember the fight scene?
17. Yeah, 17.
So, you know,
He was in college in Spider-Man
We
2.
always see him as a
He
teenager,
did end
like,
up in college.
and in the Amazing Spider-Man, we see him as a teenager too. You know,
Yep.
I had seen him as a teenager. Don't see this man as an adult when he get his powers figured out. You know,
Grown
Like,
ass
that-
man.
That
You
being
know?
said, I will say I do like this really young Peter. I feel like it's the best one they've had so far.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
accurate, I must say. I agree with that. It's accurate.
I know a lot of people still like Tom.
Oh my. That's brilliant.
Yeah, everybody cool with the game of the year candidates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
was so
spiral, yeah.
surprised. I was so surprised when they said Far Cry. Like, my God.
Of course, like,
Far
Far
Cry
Cry, like,
is
really?
fun, though.
What?
Yeah, Far
That's
Cry.
what I'm saying.
Have y'all played it?
I
I
know
said-
you want it. I watched a walkthrough.
I'm not gonna lie, the game
you
does- the
watched
game
a
is good.
walkthrough. I don't watch
Alright,
walkthroughs. I play games.
Here's my
Story.
take. Here's my thing on Far Cry. I played Ghost Recon Wildlands, and it gives me the exact same feeling, but in first person, so I can respect it.
And you love yourself from Wildlands.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So exactly.
What's up?
That's why I said Far Cry 5. The most controversial game of all time is great. It's amazing.
Until something else come out. Early Trump Simulator.
I don't think anything right now is gonna beat it in controversy unless it's a Mafia game. Because, you know, Mafia 3 is also a controversial game.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Mafia
God.
3 was controversial because that hit that racial order quite well.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
tried to
did.
play
Like,
Mafia
2K
3.
Shooters legit said they
I
ain't
did.
scared, dog. They ain't scared how you feel about the game. You're still making this game.
I didn't really
I
care
just
much
want
about
Cyber.
back influencing Mafia.
I
Like,
just want
it's
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk
a side part of the
7.
story. It wasn't really part of his.
Anyway, like I was saying, anybody who watches this, I would highly recommend Far Cry 5. I would highly recommend Spider-Man. I would say I'd recommend God of War, but I'm not a God of War fanboy. I played all the
Yeah.
games.
See,
I
played
recommend
all
it if
the
he's a
games.
fanboy. Don't play it if you're just trying to get in the series because you will be lost.
You're not,
Right.
you're not gonna be lost. To be honest.
you're just gonna wish you
It's a
learned to watch
story.
the first set.
If you
Yeah.
want to learn
not gonna
everything
get
about
most out of it.
Kratos, yeah, you're not gonna get most out of it. So
Yeah, because there was
it's
reference from the previous games.
yeah, but you can, but like you can always just like read up on it if you want to.
For
But,
sure.
like,
The reason why I'm not hyped for God of War 4 is because I much prefer Greek mythology over Norse mythology. That's just me.
Me for real. I was actually really, yeah, I'd be curious because I was like,
Don't kill that
how are they
damn
gonna
girl.
implement him in Norse mythology? He was so implanted in Greek mythology, it's even funny. I mean, he's literally the son of Zeus. I was like,
For
how
real.
do you get more Greek than that?
yeah, you're right.
Son of a gun.
Right. But me, I like me some Norse mythology. I enjoy it, but you know, I like Greek a little bit more because that's what I'm used to knowing about. That's the
Me
first
too.
mythology I've actually learned about on a whole.
Yeah, and I owe God of War that.
The more I learn about
Yeah.
the Norse mythology, the more I like it. I think I
Yeah.
like it slightly more than Greece.
Yeah, after I learned
And I
more
can be
about it, it's
honest-
like, wow, this is really, really good. I like reading this. You know, it's way more interesting.
And to be honest, I'm sure I'm not the only one who actually wanted to see a fight between Kratos and Thor.
I mean, we're going to see it
Oh,
the
I
next
was
game,
waiting.
so
We're gonna get it.
we're going to see it the next game. But yeah, that discussion done.
Son of a gun.